shore break boom is my shot of adrenaline. So I'm getting like all anxious in the night. Beep, alarm goes off and I'm boom, straight to the coffee machine, right to the ocean, wait for the sun to rise, sipping my coffee. For me, that's the ultimate. Bring it on.
I think our goal is to really try to tell a complete story of Clark's life, his career, how he's got to where he is today. You know, we want to see all the places that he frequents every day. We want to, you know, film the things that help tell his story. We spent a good portion of our time in Clark's home studio. We saw all of his gear. He walked us through his process of building his housings, how he edits his photos, a little bit more of the technical side of his craft. Right now we're shooting Clark loading up the truck as he's preparing to go to the beach. Clark normally gets up 4:30 to get out for the best waves, so we're going to try to capture that part of his journey.
8 years I've been shooting, I still get the same fire or energy or adrenaline rush that I did when I first started. I love the shore break. I want to be there. I don't have to be. It's something I do have a passion for, and I don't mind getting sucked over the falls and smashed to the sand. I actually feed off of that, and I feel comfortable in large shore break. When I go and shoot shore break, I'm looking for all kinds of things. I'm looking where the sun is going to drop. I'm looking for the clarity of the water. I'm looking for the backdrops. The white sandy beach obviously is important. I'm always chasing that perfect wave, something new, something fresh, something different. No wave is the same, and it keeps my drive going to just always get that perfect shot.
It's really challenging to show what Clark's doing because it happens very, very fast. So we've got cameras running at real high speed to slow things down enough to see how the wave breaks and how he maneuvers into the wave at the last possible moment.
It all comes down to the lens. I mean, you can shoot with the best cameras in the world, and if you don't have the right lenses, your stuff isn't going to look as good. I made these water housings to specifically fit the Nikon lenses, and it's all about the lens.
We're using the fisheye 10.5, and we're using some of the ultra-wide Nikons, and they're just beautiful in the water.
I started with a Nikon, I still shoot with a Nikon because I love the quality, I love the speed, I love the processing, but without being there, without having the experience and the knowledge of where to place yourself when that shore break wave's coming up. If you're afraid, you're not going to get that heavy shot.
Sometimes even if it's got a little bit of onshore wind, it'll be so big that it'll still create a barrel. This is just too small, so it crumbles. Yeah, we want it to tube. I just hope whatever this is blows past. Yeah, and we get action. I mean, if not, it's like
Bradley, are the tent sides and truck
Mother Nature does the setting up. Mother Nature busts out the sun, the waves, the glassy conditions, the clear water, the backdrop, coconut trees, white sandy beach. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I want all these things to come together for that perfect shot.
Well, it's been a really, really long day. We got here at 4:30 this morning. There was a little bit of worry and tension in the air. Like, you know, everything we shot with Clark at his house was, you know, great, but at the end of the day, you know, you need the shots of Clark in the surf. And I think Clark is even a little bit amazed at how good the conditions were today. So we actually have more footage than we could ever use. So I think now the hard part is going to be picking the best clip.
It's all about loving the water, loving the waves, having a passion for photography. And with the sunsets and the sunrises and paradise here on the North Shore of Oahu, I mean, I'm so stoked and grateful to be able to capture it and share it and put a smile on people's faces.